So before the draft, we had some big time news when it comes to the NFL. Gronk is out of retirement and he's joining TB in TB.
Ugh.
What do you think?
Just that. Because I know that so many people are going to say that too. TB and TB.
Well, he's trying to get it trademarked.
TB scores TDs and TB. Oh, we should trademark that because you know he's going to want that. Yeah, that's not that big to me. I'm sorry. I can't wait to hear your guys' takes on this, but my take is that I don't think it's really going to make a difference there. I'm like, as you heard me speak about last episode, right? I think this whole Tom Brady going to Tampa Bay thing is cool because it happened when there's no sports going on, so it gave us something to talk about. But I just don't think that it's, we're talking about it like these guys are in their prime. Tom Brady's not in his prime. Gronk's definitely not in his prime. I just watched him at WrestleMania. Like, it's a name. It's the guy that has a fantasy draft and takes Antonio Gates, even though he's only a goal line option, and he's it's last year's or 2 years ago Antonio Gates. Like, I'm not drafting him. I'm not drafting Gronk. He's old, and he has injury problems.
Yeah, Gronk hasn't had a productive fantasy season since 2017, and even then he missed 2 games, even though he put up 1,000 yards and had 8 touchdowns. But now he joins a crowded tight end room when it comes to, they still got Cameron Brate, they still got O.J. Howard, and then on the outside, you still got Mike Evans, you still got Chris Godwin, and there's just so many mouths to feed in that offense. Now, you know that Gronk is going to be their day one starter at tight end because
it's Gronk.
It's Gronk, and it's
he came out of retirement.
That's Tom Brady's security blanket now. So, with that being said, with there being so many mouths to feed, with his injury history, and with the fact that he's Tom Brady's security blanket, you have positives and negatives there. Where does he finish in the tight end ranks for 2020?
This is going to be a wild take, but I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think he finishes his comeback season. I don't think he stays healthy a full year. So I'm going to put him, like, of all tight ends, I'm putting him lower half.
So, I mean, tight end is a very weak fantasy position. So
I don't think it's going to be what everybody expects.
I mean, he's going to get drafted probably as the 5th or 6th tight end off the board. You have your Ertz, you have your Kittle, you have your Kelsey, you have your Waller, and
Witten's
what? No, absolutely not.
What year is this?
You're living
He's actually on the same team as Waller.
Are you accidentally reading your buddy's big board from 2014?
Right, exactly. No, I maybe not bottom half. I meant like of your top tight ends. Like, you just named all the guys that are going to be, 1 through 5, right, or 1 through 6. I'd say I think he'll finish outside of. I mean, if anything, maybe at 10. But my hunch is outside of 10 because I really don't think. Well, first off, like,
so you have him as a borderline TE1 because your TE1s are your top 12 guys.
Yeah, I mean, very close on the border to not being in your lineup. You can roster him.
I'm not wasting a high pick on him. That's for sure. I think he's going to be extremely overdrafted.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt about it.
That's the best part about it. Oh, I'm happy about it because I'm in so many leagues with. I was about to say idiots, but I'm in too many leagues with Christian. There's people in leagues that I play in though that took him last year. So you bet your ass that he's actually on a team this year. They're going to take him again. I'm happy about it as from a competitive standpoint because go ahead, waste the roster spot on Gronk, free up whoever for me. Because, like you said, tight ends are there's not many.